Well, today we've got exciting news. The Attorney General of the United States, Derek Garland, has put on his push-up bra, he's put on his Joker face, and he's out there announcing that America has caught the worst of the worst. America captured the Guzmans and other heads of the Sinaloa cartel. Wow, good man. The truth, of course, the story is much more complicated than that. I have been to Culiacan. The day after the Great War happened in the Culiacan streets, when the government came to arrest El Chapo's kid last year, I went there. Because one of the benefits of being poor, and pay attention you guys who are also poor, one of the benefits of being poor is that you're not tied to some location. You can go wherever the world is most interesting, and so I did. I went out and I met Jesus Malverde, the drug icon saint, in a very dark little shadow corner of Culiacan. I explored far and wide. I took rides with strangers. The experience is vaster than I could tell you right now, and also I'm not here to really impress people with an interesting story of near-death experiences and yada yada. I'm here to make a point. The point is, why do the people of Culiacan not love the United States Attorney General? Why are they not thank you for ridding us of these people who, by their own very public admission, do pretty horrible stuff? If you have a young disturbed boy in the house, you can ask him to find this video for you of a fellow from the cartel cutting off the face of somebody else who spied on the cartel or whatever it was, cutting off his face while the guy's alive. It is the most gruesome thing imaginable. You don't want to see it. You don't want to bring it up with your kid either. Although he might have seen it if you're not doing a great job raising him. But it's horrible stuff. They give ISIS a run for their money, but the fact is these guys do much more scary, cruel things than ISIS does. See, when the Muslim world sends people to join ISIS, they're not sending their best. The people from the Muslim world who ended up joining ISIS back when it existed in some real sense, they were garbage people. They were criminals. They were largely illiterate. They were people who were proud that the leader of the movement actually had a PhD. But these were garbage folk. They don't know how to cut off somebody's face while the guy's still alive. The cartel can afford surgeons, really, top specialist surgeons, to do their torture work for them. Now here's the thing, Derek. Down there in Culiacan, they don't have prison cells, the cartel people. They don't have prisons, so the way they send a message is by doing horrible, horrific torture stuff. You are the king of millions of American prisoners. 1 in 4 males in America at some point in their life will be cuffed by their own government. There are more people and a larger percentage of the populace of America that are in prison right now than anywhere else in the world, any other country. The American healthcare system sends people to prison all the time because it's so bad people have no choice but to cheat it. The American homeless encampments that even San Francisco, the most liberal of all places in the United States, is now taking down. Why are there homeless encampments all over the world, all over America? Why is there a drug epidemic where people want fentanyl despite the amount of danger that it causes? Why is there such suicide and depression and hatred and tribalism? Sure, go ahead, it's all Putin, I'm sure, right? It's all Putin. Putin's the one who's taking away opportunities. He's the one who's ruining America. Him spending $20,000 on Facebook or whatever. Or you can blame this group or that group. The truth is that America is the greatest country on earth on television. If you live anywhere very far away from America and watch TV, America is the greatest country on earth. If you live inside America, if you're not in the top 15% of wealth, you know America sucks. And you, Mr. Garland, are a large part of the problem. Not you personally. It was the same with your predecessor. It'll be the same with the fella after you. But you're part of this system and you have no business whatsoever claiming moral superiority. You just have prisons. You have the ability to have people's faces cut off in quiet and silence with nobody knowing. Or all you have to do is have some reporter drop some tidbits about the crimes they've done and have everyone supporting it. I have a question though. Why is it that so many Americans are committing crimes? Are Americans such evil people that we have to really send so many of them to prison? Or is there something drastically wrong with the system that has billionaires and gazillionaires and everybody else just trying to make a day's wage, just trying to get by, just trying to find some hack in the healthcare system or some other way to make a few extra pennies so they don't have to suffer quite as badly. Why does this system so suck? Part of it, of course, is because the average person is a sheep. They think, oh, it's the Democrats' fault, or oh, it's the Republicans' fault. And hate is a stronger motivation than love or optimism or anything else. Yeah, that's humans. We humans suck too. But you guys who run the systems, you have no excuse. Come on my show, Mr. Garland. Come on my show, Mr. Trump. Any of the other leaders of the world, let's talk before the world, live, face to face. Let's find out how good a job you're doing. Let's see what people have to say.